I've wanted to do this movie for quite some time now. Finally getting the opportunity to do it. Now, I'm not going to get every nook and cranny, of course. I'm in LA on a short trip. I got multiple projects to get done, but I'm going to get basically what I consider to be the most important filming locations in the movie, but I'm sure I'm going to miss one of those important ones, one or two of those important ones as well. But right here is Terminal Way in San Pedro, California. This is where the final scene was shot. Right over my shoulder, this is actually the final image you see in the movie. Paul Walker walking straight up Terminal Way right here in between Ferry Street and Tuna Street, or I should say Ferry and Earl Street. Tuna is a little farther back. That's the starting line of their last race where they beat the train dramatically in slow motion, but Dominic does not come away unscathed for sure. Hits that truck and wipes out right here, right behind me. Right in this spot. You see these trees in the background. You see the signs right in between both signs there. So without further ado, the Fast and the Furious filming locations. Right here would have been Toretto's market in the movie. Pretty cool. That fight scene would have happened right here. Just aside where Paul Walker would have parked his truck. What was his work truck?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, Mia?
How you living, girl?
You were just fired.
So right here is where the Racer's Edge would have been located. At Orange and Santa Monica. Would have pulled up in his company vehicle, exited, and went on inside to see his buddy Harry. Right here was the alley where Brian challenged Toretto to a race for the pink slip of his car and respect. versus his money. Now this parking structure here blocks what was the normal point of view as everyone drove their cars right down through here. This area has been completely renovated. The buildings weren't abandoned, but they weren't being used for anything. Yeah, that whole scene would happen right here.
Yoga. Oh, you did? Of course you did.
Yeah, whatever.
So right here would have been the starting line for the race where Brian challenged Toretto, putting his 10-second car on the line. As we're formed right here at this intersection at 120th and Prairie, here in Hawthorne, California. So yeah, right now I'm approaching what would have been the starting line.
Dude, I almost had you.
You never had me. You never had your car.
You almost had me. You never had me. You never had your car. Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Right about here is where the best line of the movie would have been said, but it would have almost been tarnished a second later by that corny pose by Vin Diesel. But he was right. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Yeah, they would have locked down the street right here. This intersection really is indicative of the movie The Fast and the Furious, because you see a lot of that here. It's a very busy intersection here in Hawthorne, California, at the intersection of 120th and Prairie. Once the cops would have raided the scene, movie magic would have played a role and all of a sudden bounced up to downtown Los Angeles in a blink of an eye. And this is not a blink of an eye's distance from downtown Los Angeles by any stretch. All right, on to the next one. This building here has changed a lot since the movie. Here on South Union Ave. So right over my shoulder here, you guessed it, the Fast and the Furious house. Has to be one of the most visited houses in Los Angeles right now. Here's where Hector's garage would have been. They would have been partying up at the El Gato across the street, no longer there, of course.
A set built for the movie. He would have made his way up the roof.
at what was Hector's garage here in El Segundo. Wow, classic. Then he would have made his way down, and right here is where he would have been knocked out. By the seemingly lesser than intelligent member of the group, who was 100% spot on about Brian Spillner's true intentions. This was a location used as Toretto's garage. 2640 Huron Street. Just note, if you do visit this location, that the film side is West Avenue 28, not Huron.
Good view, right?
Yeah, classic. Jesse would have laid right here. Can't get the exact shot because the car's blocking the sidewalk, but roughly that's about it. We had that garage at the end of the driveway there, where that 1970 Charger, souped up RT.
On green, I'm going for it.
One of the most iconic images in cinema of the last 25 years. He would have ran up to the car to check on him and make sure he was okay. He jokingly said that's not what happened. It's double the challenge on a bright and sunshiny day like this one to line up shots correctly when you have to look at the screen of your cell phone.
only need a 10-second car.
So yeah, that final image would have been right here. Right here in this spot. As Paul Walker would have looked down the street as Vin Diesel drove off. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Again, we didn't get them all, but we got some big ones done there. Some things have changed over the years, some things have not. Either way, very cool stuff. Jerk. Thanks for watching. Until next time.